My name is Steve Guerin. I'm the Assistant County Attorney, Brown County.
How bad is the drug problem in Kentucky or Eastern Kentucky?
I don't know about the entire state of Kentucky, but here in our area it is fairly significant. We prosecute misdemeanor cases here in the County Attorney's Office. And most of the cases that we do prosecute have some type of either drug or alcohol involvement on those cases.
About how many cases do you see in court on a weekly basis that are drug related?
I don't have any figures to go by or that I've looked up, but say probably 40 to 50 a week.
Wow. What do you have any suggestions on how that we could solve this problem, or better get drug awareness out there?
Well, the drug problem has a lot of different areas. Of course, there's a lot of different components to it. There's prosecution, and two, there's got to be an educational component, and there has to be a treatment component. A lot of the funds and assets are put in to prosecuting, arresting, detecting, and the short end is often the treatment end. And it's very expensive. It's hard to get people into treatment because of the cost. Most times, in a majority of these cases, you are, especially here in this area, and I'm sure much of Eastern Kentucky, you're dealing with low-income families that do not have a lot of resources, that do not have insurance that will cover any type of treatment program. So it is a very hard process to find treatment for people that need treatment, and consequently you end up with a large number of people in custody who may be better off being benefited from some type of treatment program. We have done some things unique in this state with regards to treatment, but it's kind of scratches the surface. We have a drug court program where offenders who have substance abuse problems and who have committed a felony offense as opposed to a misdemeanor offense can be referred to drug court. That's a program that usually has the offender involved in a year-long program where they meet every week in court. There's a drug court team that kind of formulates a plan for each offender. Part of that plan includes treatment component, educational component, a restitution component, and they kind of keep them on track and working towards recovery until they can graduate from the program. Well, that's one thing that's kind of unique that we do in this area, and I know other areas do in the state as well. It's a statewide program that's done through the court system. But again, it's like I said, it's only kind of scratches the surface, because one, you have to be charged with a felony offense to get into it, and two, even they're competing as well for the same limited bed resources that everyone else is competing for.
Well, about how much money do you think it would take to really get drug awareness out in Kentucky?
Let's see. Just again, just awareness. I don't know that it would be that expensive, as opposed to treatment. If you're talking, to provide adequate treatment for the people that need treatment, you're talking millions, probably, of dollars, and at a time when there's not millions of dollars to go around, when the economy is where it's significant problem just getting the funding and resources available for programs, when you also have to compete with funding for other community needs as well, such as education and salaries and those sorts of